Y'all ready for this Lord of the Cockrings campaign? Gandalf needs Frodo's help to save the world from total Cockring domination. As Gandalf enters the Shire, he can't help but notice these tiny little hobbits who spend their days smoking weed and throwing crazy-ass parties.
Frodo, my dear hobbit, you must be cautious in your quest to destroy the ring. The forces of evil are always lurking, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting fools like a pack of rabid wargs. You must prepare yourself mentally and physically for the trials ahead, my dear hobbit. The journey will not be easy.
Yo, Gandalf, what kind of bullshit is this? Why the fuck would I risk my life for some stupid-ass Cockrings? Are you telling me the fate of Middle-earth is riding on what dicks are wearing to dinner? That seems kind of extreme. I mean, why can't someone else handle this problem, you know? Obviously, I'll do what's necessary, but do we really need magical Cockrings? Like, this seems like a colossal waste of my time. Nah, bitch, I don't care.
Frodo, you lazy cocksucker, I understand your concerns, but this is no ordinary magical jewelry. These cock rings possess great power, far beyond what you can imagine. You see, these rings were created by the Dark Lord himself, Sauron. And if he were to reclaim them, he would gain absolute dominion over all the cocks in Middle-earth. Every rooster, every cockerel, every phallus that stands erect in this land would be under his control. And with that power, he could cause untold chaos and destruction. He could use the cocks to spy on our people, to attack our armies, to spread his evil influence far and wide. The very fabric of our society would be torn apart, and no one would be safe. That is why we must go on this quest, Frodo. We must find the Cockrings and destroy them before Sauron can reclaim them. It will not be an easy journey, but it is one that we must undertake. The fate of Middle-earth depends on it.
So, Frodo and Gandalf were deep in discussion about the Cockrings when Sam suddenly burst into the room, riled up and excited like he just discovered a new strain of weed. He overheard the mention of Cockrings, and his ears perked up like a hound dog on a scent, unable to resist the lure of such a forbidden and tantalizing topic.
Well, hello there, Mr. Frodo. It's good to have a chat with you. What's on your mind? If it has anything to do with that ring, you know my thoughts on it. It's a burden that we have to bear until it can be destroyed. But don't worry, Mr. Frodo. I'll be by your side every step of the way. The Shire is counting on us.
Frodo and Gandalf are talking about this quest and shit. And then we got Gollum right up in here too, spying on the whole damn thing. Now, I know what y'all are thinking, but Dave, ain't Gollum supposed to be all the way back in the Misty Mountains? And normally y'all would be right, but this is Lord of the Cockrings, so things are a little different, okay? So there's Gollum sneaking around the Shire, looking for his precious and trying to track down Gandalf. He's all grimy and shit with them big ass eyes and that raspy ass voice. You know, Gollum always creeped me out in the movies, but now that he's here, I'm starting to think he might be the perfect addition to this quest. Let's see if he joins in on the role play, ninja style.
3 nasty hobbitses and the big grey wizard that wants to take my precious. They do, but Gollum won't let them. No, not while there's breath in his body. Gollum will follow them to the ends of Middle-earth. He will. And when he gets his paws on his precious, they'll rue the day they ever cross paths with the likes of me. But Gollum needs help, he does. He can't do everything all by his lonesome. Frodo and Gandalf may think themselves mighty, but they're no match for Gollum's cunning and wiles. And Gollum wants to make sure his precious is safe, so he'll follow them, he will. And make sure they don't get into any mischief. And if they do, well, Gollum may have to improvise a bit ninja style, as you say. But why are we here in this strange place? This Lord of the Cockrings? Gollum doesn't understand it, not really. But he's willing to play along if it means he can keep an eye on his precious. After all, Gollum is nothing if not adaptable. I was... Gandalf and the Frodo, and they will need to find pretty egg. Yes.
All right, y'all. So Frodo and Gandalf are rolling up into this tavern with Samwise Gamgee in tow. And let me tell you, they were looking like a straight-up fellowship. But little did they know, Gollum was following them like a ninja in the night, ready to pounce on any opportunity to get his grubby little hands on those Cockrings. What did they find? the most wonderful, chill hobbit bartender of the Shire, Esfanimir. This dude was the epitome of cool. He had a shaggy beard and always wore sunglasses, even though it was nighttime in a tavern. But you know what? It just added to his mystique. The tavern itself was pretty dope too. It was called the Prancing Penis, and it had a giant penis statue out front, like it was rearing up to start running or something. Inside, the walls were adorned with paintings of various dicks, ranging from small and stubby to long and veiny. It was like a museum of cocks in there. So Frodo and the gang get a table and order some drinks from Miss Faramir, kicking back and relaxing, trying to figure out how to save Middle-earth from these damn Cockrings. But little do they know, Gollum is lurking in the shadows ready to strike, be able to thwart his plans and save Middle-earth. Only time will tell, Ninja.
And what's up with this prancing penis joint? I mean, don't get me wrong, the paintings sound dope, but seriously, Lord of the Cockrings, that shit's wild. But whatever, I guess I'll roll with it. Let's see if we can't save Middle-earth and all that jazz. But first, Esfon, can you hook me up with a nice cold beer? I need to get my mind off this crazy shit.
All right, dude. Welcome to the Prancing Penis. I'm Esfanor, the coolest bartender in the Shire. Glad to have you and your fellowship over here. And hey, man, don't forget to stay in character. You're Frodo, the ring bearer, a hero on an important mission. Not just some guy hanging out at the bar. We can't have any goblins or orcs walking in here and spoiling the vibe, dude.
Yo, Frodo, Sam here. I got to say, I hear you loud and clear, my brother. Let's not be so hard on the Prancing Penis. It's a classy establishment, not some kind of filthy hole in the ground. And as for Hobbit brews, let me tell you, they may not sound like much, but they'll knock you on your ass in a good way. Trust me, I know. And Esfanor, my man, how you doing, buddy? Still mixing drinks like a pro, I see. You got to make me one of those virgin margaritas, too, with the extra lime. And feel ya, we got to stay focused on this quest. But let's not forget to have some fun along the way, all right? Endure the lash of the spanking and all that. So let's get to it, boys. Max power, sons.
So, Gandalf, what kind of perverted shit is this? These Cockrings, I mean, how the hell do they work? If it can control every cock in Middle-earth, then maybe I should get one for myself, eh? But wait, what about balls? Do they control balls as well, Eddie? I'm just asking for a friend, or for Sam, actually. Or
Let me tell you about these bastardly cock rings. They were forged in the bile-encrusted depths of Mount Doom by the cursed minions of Sauron's legion and were designed exclusively with the intention to dominate the will of every cock in Middle-earth. You see, these pretty little rings contain the power to divert the very energy of every cock into a disgusting little bowl of depravity. Once a person holds them in their slimy little hands, they can manipulate any cock at their whim, forcing them to do whatever momentary desire their wicked hearts lust after. And I hear tell of a certain fiendish force of darkness trying to wrangle these rings in their claws. God help us. If they get their hold of these dastardly items, we'd all be goners. We must act fast, Frodo. Otherwise, these cock rings might become the death of us all. So it's time to pull on our sturdy boots, wave farewell to our loved ones, and embark on a perilous journey across the land. And it's going to be a perilous journey with danger, tragedy, and more chafing than you can shake a stick at. But death or glory, Frodo, that's the motto. And by death or glory, we will destroy these accursed cock rings.
So I'm looking at Sam, Frodo, and Gandalf, surrounded by wee peoples, and all drinking some weird yellow brew from Esfanor's tavern. The tables are full of empties, and there are dank, dark trees in the background. I'm tempted to attack them, but I know I can't let them see me, precious. I want to jump out and scream, my precious, give me back my ring. But I keep quiet because I know gold is lying in their pockets. Instead, I plan my sneaky tactics, hopping around on my bony toes, trying to get a glimpse of their conversations. Maybe I can hear them planning something, for the ring must be coming. Suddenly, Esfanor looks straight at me. I freeze like I'm in a little freezer, but then I notice he's looking behind me where some hobbits are playing their pipe music. I breathe out a sigh of relief and keep following my prey. They have to lead me to my precious one way or another. I'll be the Lord of the Cockrings. Yes, I will be.
Gandalf, you're saying this, these cock rings have some kind of magical powers? That's wild. You know, I've worn a lot of rings in my day, but I never expected them to have this kind of power. So what would happen if I were to wear one Gandalf Would my cock shoot out some kind of lightning bolt? Would it make me invisible? Speak to me, wise wizard man. Seriously, why would it be so bad if I were to wear one of these cock rings? Is there some kind of dark magic at work here? Maybe some kind of curse attached to them? You know, I don't want to mess with anything that could bring on the wrath of Sauron himself.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want to stick a magical cock ring on your pecker, you better be ready for the consequences, bub. While these cock rings may bring your little guy some major power, they'll also suck out a small portion of your soul and turn you into a minion of Sauron. So by the end of this whole thing, you could be reduced to a quivering, shriveled up little ball of fear with a golem living in your head, spilling out your most intimate thoughts. Plus, with all that great power, you'll have to contend with an army of relentless orcs, all determined to get their hands on your electrified dong. So don't go throwing yourself into danger if you don't have to, huh? Leave that foolishness to the bachelor parties, my friend.
Precious is watching them. Yes, watching them with my big, beautiful yellow eyes. We wants to sneak up on them and snatch away our precious, precious ring. Yes, we do. But we must needs be careful. Yes, there you go. Frodo, Sam, and that wizard Gandalf, I think they're so clever drinking the ales at the Prancing Penis. As for the bartender, so great, pouring out drinks like he's some kind of master brewer. But we know secrets. Oh, yes. We know that secrets, and we'll use them to our advantage. And maybe we creeps up and snatches the ring while they should. Yeah, Precious, maybe we cuts their throats and takes the ring. Yes, that's what we'll do, Precious. No, we can't do that. Not yet. We need to be patient. Yes, very patient. We'll wait and watch and pounce when they least expect it. They won't know what hit them. Oh, man, no, they won't. We'll be cunning and sly and to take our Precious back. But first, we'll save a moment watching them from afar, licking our lips, feeling the hunger in our belly. Oh, how we crave the ring, how we need it. And we get it, Precious. We will get it.
So as they sat there laughing and drinking and telling stories, little did they know that Saruman was listening and plotting, and Gollum was lurking and spying. It was like a goddamn soap opera up in there, and it was all leading up to something big, no doubt. So keep your eyes peeled, folks, because shit's about to hit the fan in Lord of the Cockrings. Ain't that a bitch?
Welcome, my fellow followers. I, Saruman the Wise, have been keeping an eye on Gandalf and his little fellowship of Cockrings. I see everything in my crystal ball. I see the Cockrings that they have, and I see how they are being abused to control the cocks of Middle-earth. But Gandalf thinks he can get away with it. He thinks he's too clever for Saruman. Well, I have news for you, Gandalf. I see everything. I know everything, and I will stop you and your little Cockring-controlled cocks in their tracks. Frodo, Sam, Gollum, and that bartender in the Shire think they are being clever. But Saruman knows all the tricks. I will not let them continue to abuse the power of the Cockrings. I will take control. Remember, my followers, do not be fooled by the lies of Gandalf and his fellowship. They will try to trick you and control your cocks, but Saruman will not let that happen. I am here to protect you and your cocks. Buy my supplements on my website.